Hi, this is Vicki Romaine with Cheerful Greetings, and today I'm going to show you my little book that is themed sunflowers. And I've got the book pretty much put together. What I did the no-sew technique of where you put 3 tapes and then 2 tapes after that. And then when I got through, I wanted a little more reinforcement. So for the 2 tapes, I put it all the way around the entire spine. So 2 of them cover the entire spine. Now I have already distressed most of the book with the exception of the front page, and that's what I'm going to do now. And then I'm going to kind of decide what I want to use as embellishments. So let's distress that front page. Now most of the pages have been done now, but I may go back and do a little more as it's needed. So let's see what we have inside. The first thing I'm going to do here is put a belly band. And this is one that printed out, and you fold it here. And at this end. And then I'm going to just, on each one of the items, I'm going to distress them just a little bit. Put my belly band in. I'm gonna glue underneath this area here because I want it to be tight fitting. I do not want it to have a lot of give. And if I don't do that, it'll have this much give on the side, and I don't want that. So we'll just go ahead and press these down. Then I'm going to glue the flaps themselves. I'm putting it in, pretty much in the middle of the page. And this is just a comment card. You can slide in here like this, and then I think we'll put one more. Well, put a small one. This also hides some of the cutting flaws. Okay, she'll go in there like that. And I think it's pretty much sealed. Okay, let's go to our next page. And I really don't have anything here to put yet, so we'll go on down. And here I have decided that I'm going to put 2 pockets, and I want these pockets to be double, both of them on one side. So we'll just do a quick distressing. Run a bead of glue down the side and at the bottom. And we'll put this like that. Uh, Now, I have not put a hole in my tags because I'm not sure if I want to put thread or yarn, ribbon, or cereal cloth. So I've kind of left them blank. There's one of my tags in there. And you see, just putting a little distress paint or ink on there helps a lot. And this sticks out. So do we want it to stick out, or do we want it to not stick out? In this particular case, I'm not going to have it stick out because I have something else in mind for up here. This is kind of these are little cards that you can write notes on, whatever you want to do. Okay, we'll put that in this pocket, like that. There we go. And that way it won't stick out, but it'll hold. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna do with this one. Now, if you notice, I have a lot of space in some of these, but that will kind of go away once I fill the book. Again, I have 2 pockets. I'm not sure where I want these. I may want to switch these with something else. Let's see. We'll switch this. We'll use this instead. Now this is a circle, and I put a eyelet in there, and I've got yellow paper. But this will open up. You can turn it, got it kind of stiff. You can turn this piece around, or you can pull the sheets out and you can write on it. That's just kind of a little writing pad. In fact, I think I may switch this out and put my writing pad up in this pocket. That looks about right. And it'll hold that. Okay, I'm back to my 2 pockets here. Let's see. I like this one on here, but I think this one ought to go somewhere else away from him. We'll put him on this page. So let's give this a little distressing. I'm going to put this one on here. Now this is Eileen's Turbo Glue, and I took it out of the bottle it came in because I was having trouble getting it out. And I put it in this small bottle, easier for me to work with my arthritis. And I've added some water to it. And the company said that it was fine to add water to it, as long as it was distilled water. Okay, we'll put this in here like this. Okay, and while we're at it, we could put these are in different shades of yellow. See 3 different shades there? There are actually 5 different shades, I believe. No, 10 different shades. Ten tags, but 5 different shades. I'll get it right yet. And we'll just stick that one in here with this. And little book is coming together fairly quickly. Anyway, we'll just put this one right up here. And here. Okay, we'll put something in that in a minute after it has a chance to glue down. I need to put a little glue in here. Okay. Now let's see what else we have. Oh, we've got this. Also, distressing the edges makes it pop out from the background a little bit. This, I'm not going to go down the long side now, because the long side's going to be the top. Okay, it goes there. Now, we'll let that one dry a little bit. Let's find something here. We've already distressed this piece, so we'll just stick it in here. I had a couple of butterflies that I wanted to insert in the book, and some of them were out of paper and some were cardstock, and I put them in places that where it looks like the butterfly is landing on the sunflower, and I really liked the way that looked. I knew I wanted lace on my journal, so I found me a piece of lace and I ran it through my Xyron machine because wasn't sure how else I would be able to get it on my book. So I ran it through, and then afterwards I pulled it off the sticky tape, and it was really, really sticky. I don't know if it was the lace or the paper, but it was really sticky, which was what I wanted because I didn't know how I could put that lace on my book. So what I did was basically wrap the lace around the spine, and that worked pretty well. As I said, it was very sticky, so that helped when I wanted to move it and adjust it. And I cut it off exactly the right length. I didn't have much I needed to trim off. One side of the lace had kind of a band, and I put that on the back, so I had to kind of straighten the little beige band that came on the lace. But I was pleased the way it worked. It looked nice. I only had one more thing that I wanted to do. I wanted a large sunflower for my front, and a friend of mine gave me one that she had, and I added the big butterfly to go with the large sunflower. Now what we're going to do is take a quick flip through and see what we have in the album. It has the sunflower and the butterfly, some tabs down the side. And let's take a quick peek through what we have. We have a belly band with all sorts of goodies in it. We have some interesting pockets. And the pocket up here has this in it, which is a notepad. It rotates out, turns out. You can write on it. All sorts of tags and comment cards. I added the butterfly. I think he works well in there. We have another pocket here that will hold large items as well as small. I added this butterfly. I've kind of put my butterflies in as a subtle addition, so I may miss a couple of them when I go through the book. Okay, we have another belly band with a sunflower on it. We have a side pocket here with loads of tags. Have the other pocket that will also carry large items. Has some tags, some comment cards. Another belly band. I added the birdhouse. You can see a kind of a ghost of a butterfly up there. Loads of writing space on the inside with tags. There are 10 tags that are printed, 10 tags that are nothing but yellow. And here's the last 2 pages with a double pocket that holds all sorts of goodies. And then this is the back. I added the lace to it. This lace had a weird backing. I got it on as straight as it would come on. Ran it through the Xyron to get some adhesive on the back. And then I have my sunflower and my butterfly both on dimensionals. And that's my book. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please come back and see me and see what I have in store for you for next time. In the meantime, have a great crafting day, and don't forget, please subscribe. Bye.